officially weighing 142 pounds, professional record 52 fights, 47 victories including 35 knockouts with 3 defeats and 2 even. Ladies and gentlemen, the former flyweight world champion, former junior featherweight world champion, the 8-time world champion, recognized as pound for pound the best in the world, the reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world. Out of the blue corner, wearing red and white, officially weighing 142 pounds, professional record 52 fights, 47 victories including 35 knockouts with 3 defeats and 2 even.
I stepped in there knowing, I was always willing, to fight the best, to bring the biggest fights to boxing, and that's all I could really ask.
Thank you so much. Best of luck.
The highly anticipated showdown between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios finally took place on September 19, 2025, and the energy surrounding the event was massive. It was Pacquiao's return to the ring after years away, and fans around the world were eager to see if the legendary fighter still had what it takes. Barrios, known for his size and skill, came into the fight confident and composed. Both fighters had something to prove, and the build-up reflected that.
Pacquiao! 146.8 pounds for the Pac-Man, 146.8 for Manny Pacquiao. Mario Barrios weighs in at 146.2 pounds, 146.2.
From the moment the event kicked off, the atmosphere was electric. Celebrities, former champions, and boxing analysts filled the arena, and Pacquiao's fans made sure their voices were heard. The undercard bouts kept the crowd engaged, but once the main event was up next, all eyes turned toward the ring. The arena went dark, the spotlight hit the stage, and the entrances began. Mario Barrios made his walk first. Dressed in sleek black and silver trunks, he looked calm and focused.
Of boxing, the pride of the Philippines, the one and only Manny Pacquiao! 146.8 pounds for the Pac-Man, 146.8 for Manny Pacquiao.
Barely acknowledging the noise around him, his team followed closely, giving last-minute advice and encouragement. Barrios had trained hard for this opportunity and looked physically ready to take on the challenge of a legend. Then came Manny Pacquiao's entrance, and the crowd exploded. The cheers were deafening as the 8-division champion appeared with a smile, walking steadily toward the ring. Philippine flags waved all over the arena, and the energy completely shifted. His familiar warm-up routine and calm demeanor showed that he was right where he belonged, in the spotlight, under pressure, ready to go. As the fighters were introduced, the crowd was on their feet. Pacquiao, a future Hall of Famer, received a massive ovation. Barrios also got his share of support, especially from fans who admired his courage for taking on a veteran like Pacquiao. The face-off was intense. No trash talk, just pure focus. The referee gave final instructions, and both fighters touched gloves, signaling mutual respect. Throughout the fight, the reactions from the crowd were non-stop. Every time Pacquiao moved forward, threw a combination, or slipped a punch, fans erupted. Barrios stayed composed, sticking to his game plan and using his reach and footwork to his advantage. The camera often cuts to trainers in the corner, nodding, shouting instructions, and trying to make real-time adjustments. Even though the video couldn't show the actual punches being exchanged, there were plenty of moments to highlight. Crowd reactions after key exchanges, commentators getting hyped on the mic, and fans jumping from their seats made it clear that the intensity inside the ring was real. The sweat, the emotion, the pace, everything added to the energy of the night. Throughout the event, both corners stayed active and focused. Pacquiao's team kept him sharp and composed, while Barrios' corner remained calculated and determined.
Championship of the world, Manny Pacquiao versus Manny Barrios. And now let's hear more from our fighters. Once again, I send it over.
The broadcast team continued to provide in-depth analysis, commenting on the strategy, movement, and rhythm unfolding inside the ring. Even without showing the action directly, the atmosphere spoke volumes about how competitive and charged the fight was. As the final round wrapped up, both fighters looked physically drained but mentally strong. They met in the center of the ring and shared a brief embrace, showing mutual respect after going the distance. The ring filled with trainers, officials, and cameras, capturing the aftermath of a high-stakes bout that lived up to expectations. With both fighters standing alongside their teams, the tension in the arena remained high. Fans cheered, commentators reflected on the fight's key moments, and the energy in the room stayed electric. Regardless of the result, it was clear both men had delivered a performance that would be remembered. In the post-fight interviews, each fighter showed humility and sportsmanship. Pacquiao expressed his gratitude to the fans and praised his opponent's skill and heart.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the last time they will face each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World, Manny Pacquiao.
Barrios too spoke with respect, acknowledging the significance of the moment and what it meant for his career. There was no hostility, only respect between two fighters who gave it their all. Social media immediately lit up with reactions from fans, media, and fellow fighters. Clips of the entrances, face-offs, and emotional post-fight moments flooded timelines. Analysts broke down the strategies, while fans debated what could come next for both fighters. Would we see a rematch? What direction would each man take after this performance? Those were the questions everyone was asking. In the end, the Pacquiao versus Barrios event was more than just a fight. It was an experience. A boxing icon stepped back onto the grand stage. A rising contender stood tall under the spotlight. And fans around the world witnessed a night filled with heart, passion, and unforgettable moments.